time to pass the Dutch. Pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. Talk about us. As I roll and puff, now it's time to pass the Dutch. Pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. Talk about us. I am who I...
Yo, man. It's your boy Free Truth Ray. Who? We back. Code of conduct. You know what I mean?
Day.
If you ain't getting your life together, get it together. Go to CEO Row Experience on YouTube, man, and subscribe, share. You know, the world is crazy out here. There's a lot of stuff going on that people not cool with, and this is unacceptable behavior. But we gonna bring y'all back on Code of Conduct, man. You know what I mean? And of course, I'm here with none other than my guy, CEO Row, the guy who put it all together.
Listen, man,
you know what I'm saying? When he on the show and he be talking like he running things, I want to publicly say he do be running things. I don't be doing nothing till it's time for the show. He's got everything set
But we
up.
working on that. Listen, we going to listen. All right, so listen.
When you have such a strong homie.
I'm going to say I see that you kind of struggling in the current. You know what I'm saying? So
you my strong homie and you got it.
You. Listen, I'm just saying, again, I wholeheartedly appreciate that, man.
Yeah. I don't like you off camera, but on camera, you my man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's my man.
Again, man, thank you again, Free Truth Raymond. You know what I'm saying, for being a part of the Code of Conduct, the Code of Conduct, you know what I'm saying? I'm your host, your co-host, you know what I mean, CEO Row. This is the Code of Conduct, man. Make sure you tune in every week, man, to some of the dopest conversations, you know what I'm saying, in the tri-state area. You feel what I'm saying? We got another dope episode for y'all today. Another real dope individual, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I met these brothers through the trials and tribulations and the struggle. We was down bad, you feel me? And we even came up out of that. This brother is another example of, you know, not giving up on himself, believing in himself, you know what I'm saying, and getting his life back. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. It's not easy, man. So again, man, it was a pleasure to have you because I'm sure you have a lot of gems to drop on the people today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off. Who do we got on the Code of Conduct?
Before you do. The hustler of the year.
Yeah. But we're going to get into that. No, listen, we're going to get into that because
we got the hustler of the year.
We don't want to take it over, but listen, right? What I'm trying to say to you, we're going to get into that because it's a feeling that you had that feeling too, and he has it now. It's his turn. It's his time.
Jesus.
He got the so like I stated again, man, it's a pleasure to have this individual on the Code of Conduct. Who do we have on the Code of Conduct today?
We have Healthy Sheikh.
Yeah.
SHEIKH.
Yes.
Yeah, we got my guy, Healthy Sheikh, in the building.
Literally got my life back. Literally and figuratively. Everybody know. If you know, you know. If you don't, I had a life sentence, wrongfully convicted of murder. You know, that's where I met CEO Row at. I met CEO Row in there. You know what I'm saying? So, and we was locked in from there, even home, and I came home years later. But
And real quick, not to interrupt you, it's a blessing, like I stated, like it says a lot, and I see that you made it. I see that you made it. We know a lot of people don't make it. You feel what I'm saying, though? And we're going to get into that. You dig what I'm saying? Again, just give them a brief, you know what I mean, synopsis of from where we met, you know, to you coming home and what that's been like.
Okay. Like I said, I met him in a dark spot. You know what I'm saying? But some people it may seem like a dark spot, and others it may like a bright spot. Some people was doing bad, but before they went in there, you know what I'm saying, and then turned that into something beautiful. Like how can you turn prison into something beautiful? Just look at it. You can just look at CEO Row. You can look at me and any other brothers that was down bad in there, and that's out here doing well. You know what I'm saying? So but I'm from Nicetown, and that's where I know Free Truth Ray from.
Oh shit!
So we just tapped in. Like,
man,
we just
Nicetown connection.
in.
That's crazy. See, I didn't meet Free Truth Raymond. I met Free Truth Raymond in the streets. I was just telling brother Salim, like, it's crazy how that energy just brings people around and shit like that. Free Truth Raymond all ashy in the face right now, man. But yeah, man, I really fucks with this guy. Me and Free Truth go back a minute. You know what I mean? Before we decided to collab or do anything. You know what I'm saying? We've been going back. He's been doing this thing. He's been remaining solid. And we just found something that we could come together on, which is code of conduct, which is giving people the gems, because there's a lot of people moving out here. They say they know how to move, but their actions speak differently. You dig what I'm saying? It's a lot of bullshit, and you feel it when you in it. You know what I'm saying? So we out here to correct that. You know what I mean? We're not really trying to call nobody out. We're trying to give them the game and let them know, look, this is what it is, and this is how you should be moving. So when you do get called on, whatever you're getting called on, just take accountability for it. Because you can't say we ain't telling you.
That part.
As the OGs, I mean, you've been through it. You again, just moving off respect. It's about respect. You dig what I'm saying? But again, I apologize. Let the people know how the transition has been. So you home now. You met in a dark place. You home now, and what that was like for you, bro.
Oh man, when I came home, you know, it was. I had family support. I had friends support, so it wasn't that difficult. The transition wasn't that difficult as far as coming home to support, because we know a lot of other brothers. There's a lot of brothers who come home and they don't have the same support, so they end up banging that left, getting back in the streets, getting back in the mix, and then it just go bad for them from there. Fortunately, I ain't had to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it literally I've been standing on business from day one, like from day one.
And real quick, you standing on business since day one. What does that look like? What did Brother Salim come home and concoct to give to the world?
I came home and I came up with healthy Sheikh. Healthy Sheikh, man. Yeah, straight up, man. Healthy Sheikh, man. And I'm talking about I'm a juicer, right? I'm Philadelphia's only mobile juicer, and I say that proudly, right? Okay. And I'm the only one that's doing it how I'm doing it. And what I mean by doing it how I'm doing it is I'm pushing holistic remedies.
Okay.
That ain't no powder and no some flavor and sugar and a little bit of fruit. And I ain't taking no shots at nobody that's doing that. But that's not that.
It's not healthy.
That's not that.
That's
right?
not that.
Because
no, you still got to tell them what it is.
Exactly what I use. I don't use sugar. Don't use sugar.
Natural, so everything.
I don't use sugar, man. It's all natural. It's organic. I was using raw cane sugar, but some people had issues with that. So I just swapped that out for raw, unfiltered honey.
Oh, okay.
With the bee pollen in it. And I say that specifically, with the bee pollen in it. That means something. Just wow, I get that kind of food. So yeah, man, this is what we on, man. I'm pushing bitters. And what's bitters? Sometimes you'll see like little black dots in the bottom of the drink. That's the bitters. That's the black seed oil.
And the black seed bitter. That's help you out with gut health, immune support, mental clarity, skin glow, all of that. So this ain't just no ordinary juice. It
got ginger. I don't normally like ginger, but the blend is really nice. You know what I'm saying?
So this is what we'll be on. I was fortunate to be number. Somehow I done fell into the entrepreneur of impact with Damon John from the Shark Tank. Didn't even know how that happened. I just signed up. Fubu, right? I signed up.
That's crazy. Hey, that's crazy.
I signed up right, just out of the humble. I just signed up because I don't put this down.
Right.
It's hard for me to put this down, right? And not because I'm playing on this joint. I'm not playing on this. Right. I didn't go to Instagram looking for some girls.
Right.
I didn't go on Instagram looking to, mind everybody's business. No, I went on the gram to start a business, to make some money, and to bring health and wellness back to my community. This is what I'm on, and literally, I stay on YouTube. Right, I stay on YouTube to get my blends together, so I can, just see what's going on. I jump into everything entrepreneurial. Yeah. I jumped into everything entrepreneurial on YouTube. So that was an opportunity. The entrepreneurial impact. Let me just see. Let me apply. I don't think I'm gonna get it. That was like 6 months ago. 2 months ago, they came back and said, "Look, we're gonna put you in the abundance. Let's see what happens." And then throughout that time frame, I was creating this network. And I didn't even know what I was doing when I was creating this movement, right? This following, all these followers. I didn't even know that I was creating that. I didn't know what I was creating it for, but this is what I was creating it for, because when I sent the blast out to everybody and said, "Look, vote for me," vote for me, make me number one. So all those 8,000 followers, I hit everybody up, and then they push me up to number one. My city literally pushed me to number one. Now I'm number two, but I made it to the top 20. Then I made it to the top 15.
Okay.
Made it to the top 10. So it all just came together to what you see today, which is I'm at about $3,500 now. So
Okay.
and when I keep saying it's just me because I need a team.
Oh.
I need a team.
Oh.
I'm gonna say it. I need a team.
Okay.
I need a team. I'm tired of saying it's just me.
Okay.
I need a team. Everybody needs a team. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so that's my little segment.
So that's why I called you the hustler of the year because, I do know you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know you from how I know you.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you.
You knew me before, bro.
I knew you before, bro.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I could have been somebody that had the same figures.
Right.
So when I look at you and I hear about what you went through and all that,
I know I came from the same neighborhood. I came from the same side.
Yeah.
I came from being around the same individuals.
Yeah.
Doing the same things. You know what I'm saying? And look where we at.
Right. Look where we at. Right.
Look where we at right now. You know what I'm saying?
You persevered through the bullshit. You made it.
Well,
You know
some
what
of
I'm
us
made it. That's
go in and some of us don't. You know what I mean? And I had a small time. You know what I mean? Not as long as you fellas. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that time was enough.
Enough, right?
It was enough for me. I feel like the first day was enough. When they said you can't go home, well, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it still took. Even when I came home, sometimes having such a small time, some people really don't learn their lesson all the way. I did have the mindset of, you are, and I ain't trying to go back in there, but I still was treading. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just was treading lightly. You know what I mean? Till I stopped treading.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I get to say today, everything I'm doing is positive. You know what I'm saying? Radio and offering my platform to everybody that I can. Every chance I get, I got my autism stuff on. You know what I mean? Because within the last year, I went from just posting, autism awareness characters to my first fashion show was with Fubu.
Wow. Okay.
That's what we was talking about.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he wanted to tell you that. He couldn't wait to draw that in there. He wanted to make sure. He wanted to make sure you knew that.
You said something right that I was going to piggyback on. Then I can continue, right? You said you offer your platform to everybody.
I offer my platform to everybody.
You most definitely do, right? You most definitely do because you offer it to me all the time, and then it's vice versa.
Yeah.
You can send me something. I seen Rick Ross do a post. I mean, he had did like an interview, and he was talking about how he wakes up in the morning. He asks his spot, send me something to post.
Right.
Said send it to me. He said, I don't even know what that was. I'm just going to repost. Right?
I get in. I get in there. Not to cut you off real quick, but just to add on to it, and I do apologize, but I get in. I haven't seen that post, but I get into that. Like every once in a while, I get the move. I post all the people that I deal with their businesses. All the business, like the ones that I can think of, they have a logo, like a legitimate logo, you know what I'm saying? And I tag them in it because I believe that that's what it's about. You feel what I'm saying? No, you don't never know who's following who and who may need the services of those that you deal with. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. And at the end of the day, if
when he sent it to me,
when they know you a solid individual, meaning like when they know like your word means something, meaning like, oh, that's good juice. Yeah. Some people gonna believe, like, not believe, but know that, okay, if he said that's good juice, that's good juice. Right. Or, if you need somebody to plug you for a good, a good intro or whatever for your business, you can holler at Free Truth Ray, or you just need a verse from Free Truth Ray.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Just in general. My bad. Yeah, you just need a verse. You know what I'm saying? It could be for whatever, but you just need a verse. You know what I'm saying? For me, you need something cleaned, or if you want to get on any of the shows, or if you want to have your own show, or if you want to get on to an event, you can sing, dance, do poetry, comedy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We do a lot, man.
My man, like, how he said that, certain people, they don't come home to to support or whatever. Like, I can say this, you know what I mean? The same people that we were around 20 years ago that, you know what I mean, we was running the wrong way. Those same dudes that's out now, all of them are in positions to, if you're doing something with yourself,
right,
they could put you in a room.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I done got in some rooms that I ain't never even think I was going to
Think about it, but think about
Yes.
that. All of those same dudes that we grew up with,
Right.
20
Right.
years later,
Right.
they done changed their life
Yes.
around to
Yes.
the point where
Yes.
they could put you in the room with some people that you be like,
Yes.
you really got me in the room with?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's, you
It's
know what I mean?
It's
So
some
that's
rooms, it's some rooms I'm about to see.
no, but
Inshallah.
I get this. I get that same, you know, in regards to how I move in the city, in regards to what I be doing.
Right.
That, you know, those relationships where you go in certain places and it's, oh, that's my youngin from,
And then just text.
and then yeah, boom,
text right in.
and now you tap right in.
Tap right in.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas though, you know, before that tap in might have been the wrong tap in.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That was the wrong tap in.
Different mix. Well, I said you different mix.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
now the tap in is, you know what I mean? So as I get to sit here with you, I do get I never mention names. That's another thing. We never do that from our neighborhood.
Even though he be wanting to mention names.
No, the way these people
when
be
he
doing
be telling
on the
his stories, he
podcast.
be wanting to tell his stories with the names. That's what I'm saying.
No, but you can't do that because they be tripping on them podcasts. I got too much respect for the people that I grew up with to ever mention their names on the podcast.
But listen, right? I don't mean to, cut you off. I know this is a meeting of nice town homies. You know what I'm saying? From back in the day, well, OGs. It's not even homies. We OGs now. You feel me? You dig what I'm saying? No, most of my guests are not. You know what I mean? Even though shout out to South Philly.
Shout out to the
shout out to the North, Southwest, West. You know what I'm saying?
I be out west all the time.
And even Northeast, my Northeast folks. You know what I'm saying? Because people that moved to Northeast and they didn't change. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
they didn't change. You know what I'm saying?
I hope you ain't talking about me.
It's all good. But let's go ahead and get into these questions, man, because, we're going to have this conversation to set a lot of these turkey burgers straight. You feel what I'm saying, man? Make sure while Free Truth Ray is getting this situation together. Look, bring it up. Man, make sure you tune in every week, man, to the Code of Conduct. If you would like to be a guest on the Code of Conduct, you can DM at Free Truth Raymond, Free Truth Ray. You dig me on IG. If you would like to be
to my mom, man, because you're the only person. She's the only other person that calls me Raymond. And he is always Free Truth Raymond all the time, man.
As mama calling Raymond, I'm going to call him Raymond. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But man, again, we appreciate everybody tuning in, man, following, supporting. You dig what I'm saying? Coming through so they can get the real from, like I said, some OGs that have been through it. You feel what I'm saying? How we do this, bro, is, again, you're going to pick a number 1 through 10. We're going to read the question. Once you answer the question, we're going to elaborate on the question, and then we'll do the same thing. Either him or I go second, third, so on and so forth. And that's, hopefully will enlighten some people out there, on how they should be moving.
All right, number 3.
Yeah, man. My man, now, these questions come from CEO Ruff. The first time I did Code of Conduct with CEO Ruff, he sent me questions. I was like, yo, these some good questions. Then the next week came, I was like, this the boy I be arguing with all the time. These some smart ass questions, you know what I'm saying? All right, that's what's up. That's my man, you know what I'm saying? All right, so it says, have you ever gone against your own code? Ooh. What did that moment teach you?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. I went against my own code, and what that moment taught me was that deficient. Still deficient. No matter how solid we think we is, right? When you be put in certain situations, and then you end up going against something that you ain't supposed to be going against, right? And then you just reflect on it. It ain't nothing crazy, nothing like that, but still, it's a code that you created for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Then you go against that for somebody, and then when you reflect, you say, still deficient, man.
Why the fuck did I do that?
Why did I do that, man? But I did that for him.
Right.
Like.
And it's
Man,
funny.
so-
It's funny. Just to add on real quick.
That's
how
a good one.
No, listen, right. How do things run through your mind at that moment? So once you've come to the grips of like you accepting and shit and backlash splashed on you and all that, and you looking like, damn, how did I get into this? And who did I get into this for? It's like, now where is your mindset at?
After that, when you go against a code that you created for somebody, where your mindset goes to after that is, all right, what am I going to do about that person? Mm-hmm. Like, should that person still maintain? Should I still allow that person to share my space? Because he didn't even know that I broke my own code to do that for him. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, okay, I haven't seen that person since. That person doesn't even know why. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm just running with my business. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, like I did that. I really got love for him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. But it's like sometimes you be put in them situations where you end up going against your own code for people that you love. And it's great that it was nothing. It was no bad outcome from it, right? But it still was a personal code. Because if you go break that for somebody, now it's like, I gotta look at all these things that I done created, these codes, and like, hold on, I'm ready to just anybody that I love, and they come up with something that's going against some of that. It's like, as I'm going to alter that for him because I love him, or I'm going to just tell him the truth and say, listen, man, I can't do that because that's going to go against what I'm doing. So
the OG Salim now would tell you what? So the OG Salim now, if someone came to you now with a proposition of going against your morals and principles and what you believe in, what is the advice, or what would you say to that individual now? Not directly to anyone, I mean in general, anyone that would come to you, you know what I'm saying?
It happened again.
Oh, okay.
It happened again.
Well, it's probably going to keep happening.
And I shut it down, right? But not in a way that I should have. Like, I shut it down in the way where as though it would seem like it wasn't shut down, it was just postponed. Right? Whereas though I should have just shut it down.
Meaning they could come back. You just put it on pause for a minute. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But no. I'm too old to be spinning.
Right.
I got to get solid with certain things. Like, I'm solid with a lot of things, but when it comes to those people that I love, and those day ones, that's when that solidness be starting to get a little shaky because of that love that you think that you got for that person. No, not that you think you got for, that you really do have for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it happened again, and it was just a curve, not a. Don't ask me to do that no more, bro.
Right.
When that's what the response should have been, bro. You know my situation.
Right.
I just came home.
Right. I don't live like that.
I don't live like that.
Right. Why would you bring that to me?
So why would you even bring that to me?
Right.
Right.
I had to let somebody know that. I had to let somebody. Well, it wasn't in an aggressive manner, but just real quick on the piggyback off of that. It was because that's what that person always knew me for. They didn't know that from the last time I saw that person.
1,000% right.
That was why. That's where I left them at. I left them at. That's what I was doing when so many years went by though. But when I left them, that's what I was into, and they gonna think that I'm still that same person. And I had to let them know, like, no, that's not the way.
That was why I didn't. Maybe that was why I didn't be forceful with the pushback.
Right.
Because I knew in his mind, he thought he was looking out for me.
Right.
Because he thinking the old me.
Right.
He thinking it's the old me.
Right.
So he thought he looking out for me. Because if this was the old me, then you really was looking out for me.
Right.
But this ain't the old me.
Right.
So you wasn't looking out, but I knew that you thought that's what you was doing. You didn't think you was gonna bring me harm.
Right.
Harm didn't even come to your mind when you thought this opportunity for you to bubble.
Right.
And
that's why I said he just wanted to bubble.
Go, bro. I'm telling you, go. And it's like, no, I can't. I ain't gonna be able to explain that to my people.
Right.
Yeah, like that to my folks. If I could go to banana, I would explain that to my people.
I'm gonna look at myself when I'm back in that box.
Like how? You know what I'm saying? And then so that was why it was the reason why the shutdown wasn't a shutdown. It was just a spinning thing.
Because you felt like because you thought, in his mind he was looking out. If you was in that joint, but again, and it's not nothing wrong, but that's like I said again, the OG stance of I can't sugarcoat. I gotta let you know. It's not like I'm disrespecting you. And okay, I understand that you may be thinking you're looking out, but I don't live that way no more. So when you come to me, you cannot come to me on that type time. You feel what I'm saying? I don't operate in the same realm, or I don't operate in the same mental capacity to do what I was doing before. A lot of people don't grow. That's another thing that you get to see, and the thing you get to see. Now, see, real quick, and this is what I wanted to tackle on the question as well, because I know you was fighting. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be losing hair and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You know the stress and the things. I can't focus too much on this, but I got to take my mind off so I don't stress. Right. So let me play sports and work out a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Right. But at the end of the day, I still got to focus on fighting for my fucking life. You dig what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you going against what you believe in or your code can cost you everything. You know what I'm saying? We know this. You know this firsthand. Me going against what I know my morals and principles are, which kept me alive. If I go against them or play with that and flirt with that, I'm putting myself right back in the same situation I was in before.
Friendship code.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I know that I shut down anything that will bring me back into that lifestyle. Anything. Yeah, I don't hang. And I damn sure, I mean, it's cool. I show love. I might have a couple words for the homies, but I'm not hanging like I did before. It's none of that. It's like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Mom and everybody good? That type thing. Okay, cool. Boom, boom, boom. 420 friendly. You might, smoke an L, whatever. After that L is gone, I'm gone.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? No, this is real shit because this is real shit because
on two different aspects. Though. I'm a weak.
No, but what I'm saying is again going. I don't think so. I think again, if you was listening to what I said, the question was you going against. Have you ever went against your code? And I started off with saying that you going against your code, you can lose everything. You going against what you know will keep you more safe and warm and tucked in at night can change everything. It's the decisions that we make. Meaning, again, if I want to flirt with the streets, what do you think is going to come from that? I'm going against what I know. I'm no longer, I don't fuck with that no more. I'm not the same man no more. I didn't change. I'm not into that. So you cannot bring that to me in conversation. Bro, as long as you know me, when have we ever talked about that shit? Any street shit. Man, that's a great example. And then I'll pass on if you want to add anything to it. But as long as you've known me, based on the point that I'm making in the conversations, that we've had a lot of conversations, when have we ever talked about any street shit? It's not how I live. That's not what I live by. So out of respect, and any man should respect that. If you're asking him, it's like, yo, don't bring that to me. Don't bring me in that loop because that's not how I live. I don't live like that. You involving me in that. You know what the fucking happened if a joker involve you in some shit. Even if your name come up in some shit, here they come knocking and you involved in some shit now. We know this. We done been there, done that. So now because of what I've been through, and some have fought even harder than others because of the circumstances and situations, others know I'm coming home. Others know I might not come home. So now that I beat the fucking odds, bro. I made it home. I got another chance at life. You think you about to get me to do some street shit? That's the maturity in my approach to another man is that I'm not even I know what he's been through. Now that I wasn't there, but I was there. I was there. I know the stress. Sometimes all you got is a brother to listen and be a shoulder to just let some shit out. We didn't been there. So again, that's the point I was making. Me coming home after what I faced and fought for, do you think that it would be appropriate for me to come to you with street shit? No. That's going against and then for him to think that he would go for that after what he was just fighting for. And I'm just using that as an example because that's a very strong and upfront example to me. You feel what I'm saying? That's where the respect and honor come in. No, he's a real man. He's sticking to his morals and principles. I know when I deal with him, I'm dealing with something different. I'm not coming at him that way. You can't involve, bro, any of us in that bullshit. You can't, because that's not how we live. You can't put me in that. That's not what we're about. Now, you want to talk about autism. You want to talk about improving the community. You want to talk about health and wellness. You want to talk about fixing car tires and people cars. You want to talk about selling food, all that. We with that. That's what we about. We about giving back and replenishing and growing the community and culture. The same one that we was taken away from, thinking that we was making stripes and earning stripes and shit. That's bullshit. A lot of us that made it through it and changed the way we think that, damn, if I did this a minute ago, I probably wouldn't even be in this situation. You got to take accountability, man. That's what this is about. That's what mainly what that question was about. Like, you got to take accountability first. You got to understand, like, why did I fuck up, or why am I sitting in this motherfucking box with no windows? Why am I here hungry as shit and can't leave and nobody else and I can't call them, boom, boom? Why am I here? Take accountability first, because you know what they tell you when you go see the motherfucking folks to get your life back? They're going to ask you, why did you do what you did? And when it don't make sense and you don't take accountability, you're getting a hit. You're not coming home. You got to first take accountability. I did that shit.
All right.
The start, well, again, that's circumstantial. We know that's circumstantial. But I'm saying for those that, you know, others. But again, we were still flirting with the element that got us caught up in the first place. We got to take accountability. Because now, you know, again, if I bust a move and I have to do that, I know why I did that. Meaning, if I ever had to defend or have to take someone out, let's so to speak, it would be about family. I know that for a fact. Other than that, it's not about nothing else. It's not about nothing else. You dig me? But again, if you want to go ahead and...
No, so you have a maturity aspect to certain things. Some of us, you know, we were a certain way, and some of us mature, some of us don't. In regards to the question of, you know what I mean, you know, get cold or whatever. So I have a radio show where I invite my platform to everybody, which means that I move around in the city in open arms. And I allowed myself to somebody else that I was cool with, who they liked and who they didn't like, I allowed it to seep in what I was doing. And it did for a while. And of course, if that's not who I really am, eventually, that's gonna, I can't be that way. You know what I mean? Or you don't like this person, but I know that person, and outside of doing business with this person's not a bad person, so I could be cool with this person because you don't like this person. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I allowed that to happen. And then, you know, I allowed somebody that felt like I had a sense of loyalty to them that they didn't. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though they felt like because they don't like this person, I shouldn't deal with them. Whether this person was helping me out with something that didn't even have nothing to do with them. So now you trying to put me in however I move is a we move. But if you ain't moving, then is an anchor.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about, right? I know you're talking about, and it's crazy about it is that I don't allow that.
Yeah, so I don't allow that. Like you can't come around me and tell me
how to move. Like I can't let your experience with somebody dictate how my experience is gonna be.
Yeah, what I want to ask this, brother, real quick, not because it's on what you're saying, but what I want to ask you and the reason why, because you know this is why I want to ask you this question, is because of where you've been, where we've been, and the reason why that's what stopped you from getting aired out in this joint. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying, though? Yeah. It's about the way we move with respect as men. Again, if you know I'm with that shit, that's what you're looking for. But when you know my approach and I carry the air and myself in a way of respect, there's a certain way that you have to approach me and deal with me. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Because I'm already operating with the rules and regulations. You feel me? I'm operating by the code. That's what I stand on. That's how I'm moving. Meaning, I'm not here just saying it. This is, I live it.
Right. But what I'm getting is like, I'm moving in positive form. So what everybody see me is, hey, it's all, you know what I mean? And if you moving in the form where you got people that you know what I mean? So now that's a negativity. So like, if I'm walking in the room with you, and the person that you don't like in the room now, well, I'm with you, so they think I don't like
I
them
don't
too.
like them too.
So let me
Yeah,
get a
you know
little
what I'm
bit.
saying?
So, all right,
So
so,
now-
all right, so
now-
wait,
now,
real
I
quick.
mean-
Let me jump on it because I want to be clear to what you're saying. At the end of the day, what I'm saying and what you're saying is that's what will get you hurt. You trying to
Yeah.
play sides. I'm sorry. I just went and drug it out a little bit with detail. But where I'm getting at is what you're saying is why we don't play that as men is because you'll be the fool to get hurt in that situation, and whoever was you, they won't. You'll be the crash dummy for that situation.
Exactly. But I'm just, like I said, toward the question, that's a time that I shouldn't have allowed another man's personal situations have an effect on how I move.
Can I say this?
And I haven't ever done it ever since.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like ever since then, I don't care. I'm cool with people that don't like people that I be around.
Right.
And I don't care how much they tell me. It's not going to stop me from being around the person because whatever relationship I got with them, that's what I got with them. And whatever relationship I got with you is what I got with you.
This is what I'm saying to you. Is you really, in a sense, you did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
You did, you know what I mean? In a sense, like, don't beat yourself up, or not even saying beat yourself up, don't take too much of the blame because you're fucking human. You had to see it, feel it, and recognize it before you can change it. So at the end of the day, is this really what this fool doing?
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? And a lot of times, like, you might recognize it quick, but it's like, all right, I might fuck with the person. I still might fuck with you.
Right.
But is this really what you doing? Or really what you want? And then when I recognize that that's really what you want, then yes, I'm separate. I have to make a change. Now, you would be the fool and beat yourself up if you didn't, and it was still going on, and you still attached to that person. You feel what I'm saying? But you did the right thing, and don't take fault because you're a fucking human and you're a good person is what I'm saying. Meaning, like,
I'm
you're
just
not
saying,
looking
towards the question.
I know what you're saying, but you're not looking for, and that's the thing with grown men and women. And if I choose to open up the door for friendship or companionship or association with anyone, is that I'm not looking for it's mutual respect. You know what I mean? We handle it mutually. I'm not looking at it no way, and then we build from there. If you are choosing to do that, you feel me? So if anybody that's coming to try to sway you and change you as a person and make you we can't, I can't, that's not it. You're trying to take my identity from me.
Yeah,
You're trying to say I'm a flunky, basically. I'm a crash. That's why I was saying it'll get you hurt.
Like, no,
that's why that was the G thing, because that shit'll get you hurt. Aside from you playing the flunky role, eventually keep playing the funky role with different scenarios, you're going to be the one that's going to get hurt. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, yeah, man, and it's weirdo shit. That's weirdo shit you got to look out for because there's a lot of people that do that, bro. And I try to tell him something real right before we get into the next question, but I try to tell my bro, we have conversations, I try to tell him, this is why I don't operate with certain people. Because I already see, you know what I mean? I'm OG to the max of seeing it before it happened now. You know what I mean? Been there, done it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, why continue to deal with somebody I know I'm going to have a situation with, or I'm going to do because I know me. I see it already. I see you. I see you for who you are already. So why continue to flirt or play with or associate with that? I'm playing myself. I'm now putting myself in harm's way, knowing the playing field. I know that I'm playing against odds that are stacked against me, where it's more likely for me to get hurt than for me to win.
The truly successful person, that's not the mentality that they have.
Exactly.
They don't have the mentality of, if I don't like somebody, I expect you not to like them.
Right.
We talking about business here. We talking about
business.
business.
That don't got nothing to do with nothing else.
I can't allow what you've been through with somebody to affect what my relationship may be or may not be with that person. Let me make that assessment.
And then, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you, they gonna make me not like you.
Because it's funny, we're not talking about the same thing, but I've talked to him before about the only way I will push that envelope or that standard is if I know it's harmful to you. Like if I really personally know it's harmful, like you keep one I know it's harmful, I'm gonna push it. Other than that, I'll leave it alone, let you deal with it. But if I know it's harmful to you,
then I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, it's wild over there. It's wild over here. You need to fall back.
Yo,
but other than that,
I got a perfect example, bro.
Yeah.
And I did a post with some little YNs, right?
Okay. All right.
When I came home.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Right.
Because I've been away forever, right? I didn't know.
Right.
So the post went viral. I don't even mention who it is, right? Post went viral, and my rappy called me after the post, was like, "Stay away from them young people."
Yeah.
I do my research. I said, oh.
Stay away from them, young
Stay away from them, man. I said, well, you know, that was just a juice promo. I didn't know. They just came in the store and XYZ kind of found out, man, all them dudes indicted and did that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just killed the one lad, young boy, coming out of his mom house.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
Coming out of his mom house, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was right in I did juice promos with him, bro, and it's like, so for somebody to say, yo, stay away from that, that's dangerous. I'm like, I do my research. Oh, it was dangerous. Okay, I didn't know, but so now I do my research before I, because you can get hurt like that.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You have to know
it's a survival
what's going on.
It's a code of conduct.
I definitely agree. You have to know what's going on out here.
Same thing. Another example with me and this brother. You know what I mean? You know how I do my thing. I do interviews, blah, blah, this, that, the third. People watch me, even the ones that act like they don't. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of the day, you know, somebody wanted to get on. I let him get on. Boom, I get a phone call from my guy. Boom, boom, boom. So he let me know about the situation between them two or whatever the case may be. He understands that I didn't know that, right?
Right.
So at the end of the day, I give this sucker MC opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? So the sucker MC comes on. You know, he does this thing, boom, 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 and then it turns out to really be the sucker that was, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I gotta speak on it because it's like I tried first of all, you know how I roll. I'm in respect. So once you cross it, that's when I know. You feel me? But what I'm saying is like, we out here, I don't want no smoke. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't on that tip. We out here preaching positivity and shedding the light on people doing positive things. So at the end of the day, once you try to involve me in it, like you were saying, right? And I'm telling you, yo, don't involve me in it. The homies already know I'm not in it. Boom, boom, boom. You know, if that was the case, you would have never got the interview.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it was that deep. So at the end of the day, don't put me in nothing. Boom, when he went to keep, I had to like check him and then block cuz. Right. And I haven't seen him since, like in the world.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to see him.
Right.
You gonna keep it a bean. I don't want to see him. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get
let's go. Yeah, second question.
Number 8.
Ooh, listen, I like this guest. You know what I'm saying?
He gets it.
Yeah, he gets it. All right, hold on.
You funny as shit. He gets it.
Do you respect? Yo, man, what's up with you in this word today, man?
Because that's what it is about.
Do you respect your code or just fear the consequences?
No, I got to stop. You got to start over. I apologize. You got to read it over. You missed the word. Do people respect your code? That's how it starts. So, do people respect your code? Or just
hold on.
Disclaimer.
Watch this. Disclaimer: there is an episode where I say I'm
oh shit,
and I'm the one that's allowed to read the questions, whether I fuck up or not. I still get to read the questions.
Yeah, you are funny as shit. We're gonna get it reading up the part.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do people respect your code or just fear the consequences of? Or fear the consequences of crossing? That's it. Yeah. Do
people respect my code?
Yeah.
It ain't no fear, man. I ain't gonna do nothing to you, man. Right. You cross that line as long as it's on purpose physically.
Right.
I don't got no problem with just cutting you off, man.
Right.
You don't even know that you cut off.
Right.
You would just never see me in your space again.
Right.
With all due respect.
That
was a great answer, Celine.
The cutoffs is be the issue though.
Yeah, sometimes
because I like that question, but that question is an easy answer. You know what I mean? Because it's like, as long as you don't put, we all agree that as long as you don't put your hands on me, I don't really care what you mean. You know, now you're not gonna like verbally disrespect me a little too much in my space too. Mm-hmm. There is a level of there is a level of verbal abuse. And if like other people listening, there's other people around you. When I'm looking around, I'm like, yo, he won't shut up. Oh my. I gotta shut him up. Yeah.
All right, so I gotta tell you, brother Celine, right? Because this go for this shit. So let me tell you this. I've been in some I'm not, how can I say, I'm not boasting about this.
Because I'll stay away from
I've been in situations since I've been I'm off road and all that, but I'm saying I've been in situations where I was faced back with it. I had 2 aggravated assaults. You dig what I'm saying? Same month. 2 different situations. And I didn't start it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't start that shit. If I'd have started it, they would have booked me there.
Right.
That because it was physical, it wasn't no weapons or whatever. It was a physical situation, so they would have booked me there if it was that deep. But anyway, yeah, I had to this way, and that shit was a taste and a reminder to tell me to fall the fuck back. Listen, what I'm telling you. The stress of having to go to court with your lady, like at that time, and I was fighting for the custody of my youngest son as well, right? So I'm going to court, right? And I had to beat him. That was another thing. I had to beat him because they tried everything and they pocket when I was trying to get my son.
Right.
So they brought that up. They brought that up in court, and So real quick, I'm glad you said that. Real quick and move. So the judge recused himself. He kept asking me about that, and I told him that I don't have to keep telling him about the cases because I beat his public record. Right. He get upset, asking me if I'm a lawyer. I told him I'm whatever I have to be for my child. Right. He recused himself off the case, pushed my case back 6 months for my son. Right. This joker just got caught on he punched his wife and then drug his daughter down. That's Daniel Fanning, Michael Fanning. Yeah,
that's your judge.
No, when I first was going to get my custody of my son, that was the judge that took himself off the case. He's a piece of shit. And I was telling him, like, listen, this dude said, we sat there, he caught her in every lie. Everything I told him was correct. Like, from the time I found out my son's mother passed away to up until this point, everything on point. He even called her son in there. He admitted to everything I said, right? He grounded her up and then told me I had to go to her house for 2 hours on a Saturday. I'm like, what is we doing here? He talking about, oh, you don't know that you got to look at it from my standpoint. You a joker face. And look how it is when you have entitlement. People that have titles that feel so entitled, and look what type time they be on. Their morals and principles don't align. They live so much to that title thinking that they can't get caught or looked at in a certain light. And look what the fuck happened. Look at his morals, his principles. I'm not out here punching women in the face.
Right, but he was acting like,
you know what I'm saying? Especially the one I love. Right. Now he was so much better than me. He knew so much better than me. And look at him. And this is too Michael Fan. I got my son. I have full custody of my son. All this
clap it up for my man.
Fucking joker face.
For my man, bro.
Yeah.
His son.
I got full custody of my son. Yo, I'm dead. When I saw that, I posted it. But when I saw that, bro, that was like crazy, bro. Moral compass, bro. The reason I'm saying this because when we go in there and they look at us as black men, black fathers, they think that we can't do it. I'm trying to tell you, not all of them. Not all of them.
So the situation that he went through for his kids.
I didn't get a female.
I got custody of my kids, right? But I ain't go through with like he had to go through Hulu.
I fought.
Hulu hoops. I know I fought too.
2.5 years.
I ain't had to do all that. All I had to do. So I got kids that's mad years apart. So the one that I had when my first child, I did all the bro shit. That fighting in the court. So my two other kids, that baby mom, she already know that I knew the game already. So it was like, don't even, you mean? So when she filed the joint ski, I filed my joint ski. Boom, we went down there, and the man said, listen, he filed his paper. Yeah, and I was
all men, specifically brothers, whether you with the mother or not, you have to and must go down and file for custody of your child. Yes. Listen to what I'm saying to you again, and I hope this really reaches a lot of you, and we're going to move on, right?
Yes.
No matter if you with the woman or not,
you don't have custody.
You don't have custody until you go down there. You have to establish it. You have to establish your custody rights over your blood, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just telling you out there, whether you with her or not, bro. Whether excuse me. Remember, meaning what I'm saying. We kind of know it will go to those that say we're not together. I'm telling you, even if you are together as well, you have to establish custody that is your child in case something happens to her. Yeah. And then
or
you won't have to
happened
to
you.
Because that's what happened to me. My son's mother, my youngest son's mother passed away from breast cancer. So that was what that was. And at the end of the day, I'm just telling you, on a grown man tip, to all the brothers out there, men out there, go and establish custody, whether you together.
Did you do what I asked you, bro? And I'm asking you on camera.
Oh yeah,
joint legal.
Yeah,
you need joint legal. I'm gonna tell you what joint legal is because I got joint legal. Joint legal is you got the right to go up in them schools and ask questions. If your child go to the doctors and all that, they can't do it without the dad and all that. Because you can have joint custody, and then you be like, I got joint custody of my kid. And if she got full legal, you can't make decisions.
Well, that's full legal. That's different.
Custody is only of the person, but you want to be able to make decisions, fellas.
Well, listen, real quick. We ain't gonna take them through the spell, but at the end of the day, go for your joint or share custody. That's what that means. And you're going for 50% or however you work that out. That's between y'all. That you want 50-50 of everything because you have the right. And that will entitle you to everything.
Be a good pop about it too.
But getting back to the question.
Yeah, we on the next one.
Number one.
Yeah. We gotta go to another question. We gonna go because that one was a little.
Well,
too
this
easy.
is the last. This will be the last one.
All right. I'm just saying if we got time.
We on time. Yeah, we about 8 minutes. We got 8 minutes left, so we got some time.
All right. Here you go with the word again.
What's the word? Code.
Yeah, you coding it up. What does code of conduct mean to you when nobody's watching? All right, that's a good one. Like your ethics. Like when like when chicks be trying to holler at me when my girl not around, and I'm like, no.
It gotta be. So listen, real quick, because this is some funny shit. Normally, because y'all know you don't drink, bro. But normally our guests come, we have liquor. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We have a drink. You know what I'm saying? And normally we drink every time he talk about himself. So when he go to my girl,
that's the first time I did it.
Nobody asked you that. You dig what I'm saying? It's about the guest. Yeah, he knows. This.
I wanted to put my time in.
No, you ain't got to
do it every show, and I'm gonna do it every show.
You can do what you want. I didn't say you had to stop. I was telling you that's what we.
And what's this?
And he didn't pop that joint right.
Hold on, because he didn't tell me what it was.
I popped my name already. I've been sipping on it.
Hold on.
What is this again, sir?
What is this again, sir?
Y'all don't got better, but that's yours though.
All right. What's this?
That's mango keep you sober.
And what does it do?
That's well, all of them sort of like generalized
detox,
gut health, immune support, mental clarity.
More of the shit that I need to do. I need some gut health.
Yeah, man. That way, I gotta get back into my sexy dad era, man. We gotta detox. I don't really like ginger, but ginger's a good. I'm drinking it because I grew up with him, and he doing something positive. We from the same hood, so because he from my hood, he doing something positive.
Man, drink it because it's healthy.
I support him off of that.
Drink it because it's healthy.
And because he ain't lying to me and it's healthy, that's like a double.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. That's the second part because he's from my hood. That's my guy.
That's a double.
I'm gonna really do it because it's healthy. Right. That's exactly. That's
at least my homie.
That's what drew me.
Trying to kill me. He trying to help me.
Or the first question. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
An example of code. You could kind of when nobody's
watching you, right?
Yeah, because that's when it really means something.
Like I'm not a thief, right? Mm-hmm. That's a part of my code, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And when people like lose things of value, and I see it, and nobody else is watching. An example of that is somebody had dropped their wallet. It was some man. Dropped his wallet. I synced it. Somebody else synced it. Right? Why let me grab his wallet? Because he's trying to take it. Right. Man, boy had a knot, right? Boy had a knot. Go ahead. No. Dropped your wallet, man. You got a lot of money. Somebody else was looking at that thing. Right. Took his snatch.
No doubt.
But
they would have skirt on it.
They skirted on it.
It's not what I'm on. That's a part of my code that I'm not a thief. And so it ain't that nobody had been watching, right? For me to
do the right thing,
to do that, right? And it's the same thing when I was in the masjid, right? And a brother had left his phone in there, right? Brother had left his phone in there. So first thing you do, somebody leave their phone. You phone somebody left your phone like that name, man. You check it to give it to the imam. Give it to the imam. The imam will hold it because that brother gonna come back to the phone, right? He'll come back when he realize like what left was I was in the masjid, I was in the back. All right, man. Fact, go. As soon as you go, you go ask the man whatever. It's a phone right here. This brother left it. Right. That's just not what we not into that.
Good morals.
We not into that. So nobody gotta be watching for me to necessarily do that. Right. Another example. Didn't nobody know that I was distributing food to seniors in need the second and fourth Wednesday of every month since the day I came home. Nobody knew that, right? Because then nobody had to be. I've done this before I knew how to turn the camera on. Right. I was just doing something I was doing. It ain't a part of community service. None of that. It's not part of that. Because I don't have none of that. I don't got no papers. So it was just because I just wanted to come home and get back to my community. Period. You didn't have to be watching for me to do it. People just now found out now that, oh, you've been doing this since the day you came home. Yeah, I've been doing it the second and fourth Wednesday of every month since I came home, I just had got a letter from this is for the place Cameron for Friends, all the way up the boulevard. And I just got a letter of appreciation and all that for your volunteer work. And that's what when nobody looking, because that's also part of my code is that I'm into doing good things, man. Right. That's just what I'm into, bro.
You believe what you put out is what you get back.
I'm into doing.
I was gonna
good,
get into
bro.
karma because I believe in karma wholeheartedly because I feel like karma smacked the shit out.
Okay, explain.
I feel like everything I did wrong.
Wait, smacked you yesterday, last week? It looked like
I'm just saying,
period.
like, yeah, period.
Overall.
Like,
I was just
so, like, that's kind of why now, like, I'm, I be mad positive and all that, and I be getting positive back. You know what I mean? It's some scary shit sometimes too. Mm-hmm. Like when you ask for something, you actually get it. It's weird. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh shit, I asked for that.
Well, it shouldn't be weird. Let's not be.
No, I'm saying like I don't know where you from, where we from. Sometimes people don't be. You know what I mean? Like you got dreams and stuff. When you actually once, it's like, oh, I actually,
so the way that
I did that.
So
like,
it should be a normal thing. The way that
I want it to be normal. I'm trying to normalize it. Don't get it messed up. I'm normalizing it. I am sorry.
I feel you, but I'm saying because it's for me, it's what it calls for. That's how I am. Because at the end of the day, I'm
normalizing
the good energy. The vibes, the boom, boom, boom. But at the end of the day, like I'm not kissing nobody's ass because I don't.
Oh no, that's a different conversation.
I'm saying as far as when it comes to interacting or I guess mingling, not my networking shit, but my mingling shit like that. Because at the end of the day, like I would rather deal or be to myself than deal with bad or negative energy.
Yeah. I was about to say, that's different. Me being nice to people don't be feeling like I got a homie, and it's my man. And when I was going out promoting certain stuff, and you know what I mean, yo man, I don't like that. And I'm like, listen, bro, I get it, but I'm not going there.
That's more like negative. Go, I got you.
Yeah, man, I'm like, listen, man, when I'm being my positive,
negative energy, spirit type individual, looking on the bad side of things every time and all that. No, that's not.
Yeah, I don't even be caring. I just smoke roll another L. Like, all right.
I put it to you like this.
This person like this. That shit.
No, I put it to you like this.
My girl about to smoke an L. I'm a mingle this event. I'm a leave.
If we were going on vacation, say we was going on vacation, God vacation. This is God vacation. The wife said, okay, yeah, y'all got to know, y'all go ahead and got it. The person that you probably would see me or the energy that you would see will be way different than what you would see on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
The energy, I'm not saying my energy isn't still positive where we at, but it's just like, what are we doing? Like, it's more fun, loving over here because we're on vacation. We're doing things where my energy should be up to be pleasant for everybody. When I'm home, it's more serious. I got more shit to take care of. I got more things to stay on top of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little more serious. Yeah, that's not always a place. I don't get the opportunity to be playful. I mean, I do because I have kids, but with anybody else, like it's not a more of a playful spirit energy. Because
you got to play with spirit.
I just can't play with everybody right because I ain't got the time. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like it's different. But like I'm fucking fun. I know I'm fun. But everybody might not get that.
Right.
From you know what I'm saying?
That don't know you.
Yeah.
They're not gonna look at you as a fun guy.
Yeah, they're not going. I know.
Like he gonna hurt me.
Salim, I'm gonna keep it a beast.
I know.
Salim, I know, but Salim, I'm gonna keep it a beast.
But they don't know.
But we brothers. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is like it does come off that way. But I don't give my persona. I don't think I'm giving that to me like.
No,
spirit.
You're not giving.
I'm not giving that all. Like so you have a conversation with me. Boom, boom, you trying to build. Boom, boom, boom. You'll get that. But if you standing off looking and you might see, how he doing, then yeah, you might get that. Right. But to me, you know what that is? That's just keeping the motherfucking roaches away. You know what I mean? Everybody's maybe not meant to interact. If what you're feeling is keeping you away from me, that's on you. Especially if I really didn't give you a reason to stay away.
Yeah.
A lot of people be intimidated by the confidence.
I'm cool.
Such as, real quick, how we see you right, just real quick, like how you are right now. Like, I'll give you a prime example because, like I said, this is your energy. This is you doing your thing. You got momentum, boom, 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 right? There's people that are intimidated by that.
Yes. Yes. And he
You
real
know
close.
what I'm saying? That's what. And listen. And that's bro. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. We gotta get you on CEO Road Smith, but that's why I hit that on the news. That's why I'm the way I am. See, it's not because of me. It's because I have to put the defense so that shit slide off me. It's like dirt off your shoulders when I know. When I don't know and I catch it, you might not. It depends on what you might get, depending on how it caught me. You feel what I'm saying, though? I'm still that person, but that's my survival defense mechanism. You feel what I'm saying, though? But once I know, I keep you the fuck away or I stay away. Just what it is. You dig what I'm saying?
Winners is cool with the winners.
Yeah, so you ain't gotta be
That's
But it could be some winners that's winners that's just not on the same
jealous
pathway
winners too.
as you.
No,
You know what I mean?
like me and him work because I do what I do. He do what he do.
That's because he's overconfident in himself. He has to look pretty and walk a certain way and take pictures.
I don't be worrying about what other niggas be doing.
That's
you know
what I'm
saying?
trying to
I'm
tell
so
you.
into what I be doing.
Right.
I can't be worried. Like,
Sweet.
you about to
I'm
make
telling you
it?
it's the
Me
same
too.
He's
Me
confident
too.
enough where how I act, and I'm not a bully. I hate bullies actually. I'm not with none of that shit, right? But his confidence allows him to deal with it. He doesn't, because it's the air. I don't really think I say too much evident when I'm on this fucking show. So it's how you see me carry it, and people are intimidated by that. And he has enough confidence where he's not. Like, he's going to still be him and do him regardless of what I'm doing. And that's A-okay with me. You feel me? Like, because you know why? Because it never was a problem or issue there anyway. Like, I wish him the best. He's my guy. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm glad that you're there, because now that eliminates all the bullshit for when we do collab and do beautiful things like this. There's no bullshit in there. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I want. And that's why I brought that up, because I know you're going to experience that with the energy and the momentum that you're having and the success that you're having. It's only, everybody feels it. Everybody goes through it. You get what I'm saying? Real shit. And that's how we learn and we know. We know, like you said, who to stay away from. I'm not going through that no more. If it ain't about X, Y, Z, I'm not doing that. I just stay away from it. Why? Because I'm already focused. Successful people focus on being successful, right?
Yes.
Didn't you say that?
Yes.
I'll be listening. So again, you know, we running at the end of the show. You know, again, it's a pleasure, bro. I appreciate you for coming through and kicking it with us. You got to do this again anytime. You know what I'm saying?
CEO Road Experience.
I got you.
Yeah.
But I wanted to shut up real quick. I just wanted to make sure I was plugging all this. But at the end of the day, not the end of the day. Again, it's a pleasure to have you here on the Code of Conduct. Let the people know where they can find you at.
Oh man, the people can find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all at _Healthy Sheikh, and that's SHEIKH. And my website, www.healthyshake.com,
Copy. Yeah, plug it, baby.
www.thehealthyshake.com. So
Yes.
that's two separate ones.
Mhm.
And you can vote for me, Entrepreneur of Impact Shalane Rouse. Please keep me. I'm number 2 now, but I'm ready to do
Still fighting.
my blitz again.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you don't got to stay number 1 in order to make it.
Oh, you can keep voting.
Yeah, you can either votes are free.
Yeah.
24-hour votes. I mean, every 24 hours you get a free vote.
Free vote. Keep voting, y'all. Keep voting
All
for
you
Brother
gotta do
Salim
is
Healthy
keep
Shake.
sending the jokes.
Keep sending it to me. Right.
You sent it to me.
I sent it to you a few times.
I voted.
People thought it was just one
Yo,
vote.
the honey
Oh,
and
no,
the
I
sour
ain't know
sauce
how to do that.
Supreme is
Oh, all right.
diabolical.
That-
man.
Oh no,
Yo,
look,
yo,
I
yo,
ain't want to
yo,
drink
yo,
the whole thing up while we
But yeah,
was like
mine
on
is
the air. I'm drinking it.
but it is very delicious, man. Holla at my brother, man. Show him a lot of love,
my
man.
body is so
When you out there
up,
running the streets of
cuz.
Philadelphia and beyond, you feel what I'm saying? You can catch him around. He dropped his handle. You can go out there and touch him. Click the link. You feel what I'm saying? My man, Free Truth Ray. Make sure you tap in every
I
Thursday.
got new music coming out all crazy. I got new music.
Can I
out
finish
right now.
plugging you? Can I finish plugging you? Every
Yeah.
Thursday,
Yeah.
Roll Certified from 7 to 9, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
From 7 to 9 p.m. on 98.5. You dig what I'm saying? Make sure
Yeah.
you go check out his other show. He's doing big things. Make sure that you tap in to Autism 2. 215, am I correct?
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
new merchandise that's on display.
Yeah.
It's a growing business that, I have an autistic child. I support it. Everybody should support it. It's definitely, you're definitely supporting some good people. You feel what I'm saying, though? Again, tune in every week to the Code of Conduct. Shouts out to my man Antor, aka Sweet Brother Noomsy. That's in the back. You dig what I'm saying? Again, man, much love. If you would like to be a guest on Code of Conduct, make sure you DM at Free Truth Ray.
Shout out to my man who sponsored me
Yeah.
with the sweatsuit at Savage Hearts.
Yes.
This is the Big Eye. He was up
Yeah,
there
Big
with us
Okay.
too. So everybody, man, listen,
Look
man,
at that. Look at that, man.
This sweatsuit was real nice. So he went over here and said, "Go ahead and take that up there."
Take that up there, no doubt.
Plug my man. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, when we promote these clips, when I clip it up and do all the big stuff, we gotta make sure we tag him in. We gotta tag him in the clips. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really important. We gotta tag him in the clips. Shouts out to all the brothers, man, that have beat incarceration, the odds of incarceration, and have come home and changed their life around. Have been good fathers, good brothers. Good, whatever that it was to the community. You dig what I'm saying? Much power and support and love to you, brothers. Again, man, that's all we got for this week. You dig what I'm saying? You got anything else to say? You making transactions while we still on camera, free true fame. I'm giving it away to after
that man
fact.
wanted to give me a donation. I'm donating back to the brother on camera. Yeah, we donate. We just don't be taking stuff and saying thank you from our friends. Here you go. This costs money,
Free
brother.
True Ray wanted you to know that it was real. That's all. He just wanted to give you
code of conduct. Support for real.
No, support is real. No doubt, man. Thank you for tuning in and support, man. I'll holler at y'all next week, man. Peace and love.
Yeah, bro certified. Roll up, vibe with me. As I roll and puff, now it's time to pass the Dutch. Pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. Talk about us. As I roll and puff, now it's time to pass the Dutch. Pass the Dutch. I hear them talking, they don't talk about much. They talk motion when they talk about us. Talk about us. I am